Yes, it stands for Africa Enterprise Challenge Fund, which is a development finance mechanism capitalized to over $200 million by now by a number of bilateral and multilateral donors. The fund operates in a particular way. It basically invites the private sector, foreign as well as domestic, to compete with each other for their best business ideas in three sectors: agriculture, renewable energy, adaptation to climate change, and financial services. And in those best business ideas, to find ways to benefit the rural population in Africa. And that means jobs, income, and market access and other benefits. This fund has been in existence since 2008 and has developed a number of specific programs that cater for specific local circumstances, and one of them is the Tanzania window. So yes, it's a special competition in agribusiness just for Tanzania. With the money that we have available is about $10 million. We hope to generate about 10 investment proposals from that budget. The way it works is basically that we will advertise widely in Tanzania and outside of Tanzania for businesses to come up with their best business ideas. And they will have about 8 to 10 weeks to develop their business ideas. It's a very simple procedure, just a few pages of a form that you have to fill in as a business idea at that stage. If you pass through the selection by the investment committee, then you will be invited to develop a fully fledged business plan. That's basically it. It's very important, of course, that the business idea works well for the company, of course. It must be a profitable business idea. So it serves the purpose of the company itself, but also for us, it's particularly about the development impact. And development impact, as I mentioned, it's really about very concrete things: jobs, income, market access for the farmers. Those are the kind of things that matter most. So every project idea must be able to score well on those two things: the business relevance or the chance of business success, as well as the development impact. But it can be across sectors, it can be very broad. We are looking for anything that happens in the value chain of an agribusiness company. So it can indeed be from primary production, that means working perhaps with large numbers of outgrowers, into from food crops to cash crops, doesn't matter, and then all the way through the value chain, you know, in processing, in marketing, in transport, logistics, anything. Well, it must be a company that's, of course, interested in investing in Tanzania. But that could be anyone. That could be a foreign company, it could be a company from another African country wanting to move into the Tanzanian market, and it could be a local company in Tanzania that has new ideas. Local companies have to understand that there is no double standard. They will compete against the other companies, so they really have to do their very best. The applicant must be a for-profit company, a private company aiming for a profitable business. So NGOs or semi-government or government institutions can't be an applicant. However, if a private for-profit company takes the lead, it can certainly cooperate with government institutions or NGOs as a consortium and do the application together. Yes, there are a number of things that are really key, and I would encourage applicants to look very closely at the criteria and the conditions that are communicated through the website where all this information is available. What we have on offer is a financing in grants and in a loan component. The minimum amount is $100,000 and the maximum will be $1 million. So it's up to the business to determine what financing need they have, as long as it stays within that range. I would also encourage them to look at the website for project examples in our existing portfolio, so that they get an idea what type of companies are participating in the ACF. The most important thing is to register on the website. and to follow the instructions that are on the website, which will guide you right through the application process. There's also a format of the application form there, and you can download it and then have a look at it. You can even do a trial if you like. You know, if you think that it's a bit too difficult, first do a trial, don't submit it then. Look at it again, you know, and then finally fill it in and submit it to the ACF. But be aware of the deadline. You have to really stick to the deadline. Tanzania window is actually one of our most successful programs. We were very encouraged by the previous 2 rounds in terms of the quality and the number of proposals that we received. So we would like to encourage applicants to once again show that Tanzania is really a very promising market and that it can generate many perfect business ideas. And basically we would wish all the applicants much success.